Hello Emerson, welcome to the Sport International Hockey Academy for day one of our player video analysis. So today we're working on the forward stride as well as that inside edge stop, and then we're going to take a look at your wrist shot, and then we're going to see if you scored a goal at the end.
Okay.
So let's go ahead and get started. So we're using the forward stride right here. So what I want to do is just take it back a couple frames. So we'll see that one more time. So I'll stop it right here. So great job on that. So what I want to do is kind of point out a couple key things here. Great job keeping that head up. Like that your shoulders are square. I think those shoulders are back in the right position. Keeping one hand on the stick is excellent in this position. So right here, what you want to do is you're keeping your one hand on the stick, and that'll allow you to be able to pump those arms forward to back. That's exactly what you want to do. You want to imitate as if you're running. Great job keeping that knee right over that toe. Looks like you're a really fantastic skater. And great job fully extending that skate. So you just want to make sure that skate's on the ice, and what you want to do is pull. Once you do that, once you fully extend, you want to recover right next to that other skate. That way that other skate can grip the ice on that inside edge, and that'll create some power for you. That way you can skate as fast as you can up the ice with any extra movement. So what I'm going to do is bring in our player pro, Mr. Alex Tuck from the Las Vegas Golden Knights, and you can see right here, what you can see is right here is that what you got is you have that one hand on the stick, and you can see he's fully extending that leg, and he's going to get some good recovery. So great job. You look exactly like him. So great job with that stop. That's excellent. Stopped right on a dime, very precise. So what you can see here is I would like you to have two hands on the stick. So just bring that hand right over on that stick, and that stick will be right out in front. That way you can catch a pass, make yourself an open target, and then if you need to, you can cross over, start, and transition if the puck were to go the other way. Great job keeping those shoulders square and that head's up in the right position. So what I can do is bring in our player pro one more time to be able to show that. You can see that front foot there, just like you, is on the ice. It grips that ice, nice hard stop, and then that back foot drags across the ice, and what that allows you to do is get that little extra power that you need to stop. So he's in that perfect position in crossover if need be. So right there you can see you brought two hands on the stick. Just want to encourage you to have one hand on the stick. So if I draw a line down your body, you never want to have your hands cross that line. You always want them to go forward and backwards. That way you can pump your hands forward and backwards, and you can kind of have some really good direction of where you're skating, and I think it'll help you go really fast. So great job right there picking up that puck, and right there as a left-handed shot, you want to land on that right foot. So what you want to do is bring that foot forward, and you'll have this left leg back here. So what I can do is bring in our player pro and to be able to show that. So right here you can see he's landing on that right foot. He's got good forward lean just like you, and he transfers all his weight from that back foot to the front foot, and then what that'll allow him to do is have a good follow through, and he's pointing his blade at the target just like you, and you're keeping your eyes up on that target to be able to see where you're shooting the puck. That's excellent. So what we're going to do is we're going to pick up the puck, and we're going to see exactly what you do here. So went for the 5-hole, excellent job. You could see his stick wasn't in position, went home with it. I think that's probably the best option. So if you take one more closer look, you can see that stick. It was right in the middle, but you can see it was a little loose and right there. So as soon as he moves it, he's not in that stance. He's not pinching his knees at the top. You went right there for the 5-hole. You could possibly bring it to the side, and what you got is this hole net open. So if anytime you don't want to go for that 5-hole, you can go for that shot right there on the right, and I think that'll be just as good. So great job, Emerson, and I look forward to seeing you the rest of the day. Hello Emerson, welcome back to the Sport International Hockey Academy for day 2 of our player video analysis series. So today we're focusing on the tight turn, so let's go ahead and get started with that. It's a great job keeping that puck close and that stick handling. So I'm going to pause it right here. We can see that tight turn as you approach it in there. Great job. You got really good skating ability, the really good skating technique there. You're on that outside edge. That's excellent. I like the placement of your legs. You got a wide base. I think that'll help you maintain your balance and keep your balance throughout this tight turn. You can see you're keeping your hands away from your body. Your shoulders are square, and you're keeping your head up. Now all we got to do is keep those eyes up. As you get to the higher levels of hockey, it's going to be really important with your awareness to keep your eyes up. So what I can do is bring in our player pro, Alex Tuck, again, and right here you can see he's keeping that wide base just like you, keeping those feet in the right position, and then he's going to accelerate out of that turn. So right here you're going to get to the backhand to be able to see how you can do on the tight turn on your backhand. So great job right there. You can see being able to, let's see if you do the full crossover. Great job doing the crossover. Really excited to see that out of you. You're a really good skater, keeping that wide base. You're on those inside and outside edges and maintaining that. So right here you can see that you're keeping two hands on the stick. If I bring in our player pro one more time, you can see right there he brings one hand on the stick. What that'll allow him to do is as soon as he's on that tight turn, the puck's already on that backhand, and it'll allow him to get out and accelerate down the ice just a little bit quicker. So we can, just like in the forward stride, we're going to pump those arms and we're going to keep that puck close to our blade. So I know at your age you're just trying to keep control of that puck. That's excellent. But this is just a key little tip where you can come out of that tight turn just a little bit faster and accelerate down the ice. So we're going to come to that third tight turn right there. Great job. You can see that's an excellent tight turn. You're controlling your blades perfectly. And now what we're going to do is we're going to approach that turn, or approach that goal. You see he came out of that turn with that crossover. And let's see how you did. So great shot right there. All we got to do is close that blade. That's one thing I noticed. So let's go ahead and watch that one more time. So right there. So you can see what you had as an option is as soon as that goalie goes down, you could put on the brakes, bring it over here, and then you got this large part of the net. So that goalie's squaring, using his shuffles to square to the puck. What you can do is stop in front of that goalie, get him moving laterally, maybe a leg kick, maybe a shoulder pump or a head fake, and what you'll do is you'll find the back of the net and score a heck of a lot more goals in no time. So keep up the good work, Emerson. Proud of you and can't wait to see what you can do the rest of the week. Hello Emerson, welcome back to the Sport International Hockey Academy for day 3 of our player video analysis series. So today what we were working on is the backwards C-cut. So let's go ahead and get started with that. So great job starting backwards. And I can stop it right there. So what I want to see if you bring that. So right there, let me stop the tape right there. So what I'd like to see is just keep that stick right out in front for that poke check. Really like that you're taking a look over your shoulder though. So starting with your head, oops, let me go back with that. So what I like is you're taking a look over your shoulder. That's really good. So if that play is anywhere behind you, you're going to be able to see that. And what you want to do is play heads-up hockey. Great job keeping your back straight, and what you're doing there is keeping your shoulders back. That's excellent. And you can see you got your weight in your heels. That's really good. So when you're doing that backwards C-cut, you want to make sure your weight are in your heels. Would like to see a little bit deeper knee bend, and then what you can do is also bring that hand right next to your shoulder. So by doing that, you won't. What you do is you won't have to do as much movement with your upper body. You're mostly just using your hips and your skates on this one. So when you do that backward C-cut, what you want to do is when you do that C-cut, do full extension and full recovery. And recovery, what I mean by that is just bringing it right next to the other skate when you decide to use the next one. So what I can do is bring in Alex Tuck right here. So he's a little bit taller than you, but you can see he's bringing himself to your level. So what he's got is deep knee bend, so make sure you keep a deep knee bend there, and what that allows you to do is keep that knee over that toe, and your head will be in line, and you'll be able to get really deep C-cuts, and the more you dig into that ice, the more powerful it's going to be, and the faster you're going to get going down the ice. So right there, we were looking for the backward stop. So what I see right there is, let me go ahead and just bring it back a frame as you approach that. So right here. So what I'd like you to do is just take a look at this backward stop for one moment, and you can see right here, if I bring in our player pro, what he's doing is he's fanning his skates out to the side, and he's landing on those inside edges. So what that can actually do is keep him in a V-start position. So if he wanted to transition and go the other way, he's already in that position, that V-start position, and he can go down the ice. So right here, we're going to pick up the puck, pursue the net, and let's see how you did on that backhand shot. So you went for the wrist shot there. What we're going to do is just analyze that backhand shot. So right there, let's go ahead and just take a look at that shot one more time. So you can see right there, so your left-handed shot. So I'd like you to shoot off the right foot. So maybe what you're doing here, and I can show you here, what you want to do as a backhand shot, this is the only time you would shoot off that left foot. So as a backhand shot, you can see you would shoot off the left foot. But right there, as a left-handed shot, you want to shoot off the right foot. And you're going to keep that back foot planted for power. So if you're going to transfer your weight from the forward foot to the back, from the back foot to the front foot, and then have a good follow through. So just remember, as a wrist shot, you want to land on the right foot, and then what you want to do in your backhand shot there is land on that left foot. So right here, were you able to score? Let's take a look. Oh, found the back of the net. That's excellent. Really good shot. So let's go ahead and take it back a frame. And I think that was the right move right there. You saw the goalie in the back of your net, in the back of his net, and he knew he wasn't going to be able to get down in time. Shot a nice low shot, found that opening right over here. So keep shooting like that, Emerson. Very proud of you. See a lot of improvement. I look forward to working with you the rest of the week. Hello, Emerson. Welcome back to the Sport International Hockey Academy for day 4 of our player video analysis series. So today we're working on the stops and starts. So let's go ahead and get into that. Great job with that forward stride. You can see what you're doing there is just crossing those arms across your body. Just make sure when we're doing that, if I draw a straight line down the center of you, you just want to make sure your hands go front to back. So I think that'll help with your forward stride. Otherwise, everything else looks really good. So how'd you do on that stop? Let's see how you come in. Great stop right there, keeping a wide base. Your feet are shoulder width apart. That's really good. However, I would like to see you be able to bring that second hand on that stick. So I would like to have that stick out in front of us and serve as a support to our balance. But great job with your head placement there, and your shoulders are back. That's really good. So if I bring in our player pro, Alex Tuck, you can see he gets that deep knee bend, and what you can see right there, he's got 2 hands on the stick, and he makes himself a passing target for his teammates. And not only that, he puts himself in a position where if he wants to cross over out of that stop, he can do so as well. So how'd you do on that second stop? Let's take a look. So you come in real precise. So it looks like your feet are a little close there. Let's just make those feet. Let's just make sure those feet are shoulder width apart, and we're getting them out front, digging those inside edges into the ice. So that's what you want to do, is dig those inside edges in the ice for this stop. But great job right there. You keep your 2 hands on the stick. Just make sure that stick's on the ice. So again, you can see how your hand is coming right across your body. What you want to do is just go forward to backward when you're pumping those arms. So right here, how'd you do on the slap shot? Let's take a look. So right there, as a left-handed shot, you're landing on that right foot. That's really good. So let's take it back just a little bit. This is you coming in for the slap shot. And what I'd like to see there as a slap shot, I'd like to see you get that stick more here. So that way you can get a little bit more of a wind-up and more power behind that shot. So what you're going to do is you're going to step into it, and what you want to do is finish on this foot right here. And so this back foot will be right here, and as a left-handed shot, you'll finish on your right foot, transferring your weight and landing on that right foot. So what I can do is bring in our player pro, Derek Grant, and you see him do that. So he finishes on that right foot, transfers his weight, gets a good windup, and has a great follow through. So right here, were you able to score a goal?
No.
Oh, almost. So let's go ahead and take a look at that one more time. So you do a great job of bringing it to the front of the net, shooting for the 5-hole. Just got a little unlucky there. So right there, what I want you to do is stop in front of the net. See how you kind of skate past the net? So what you could do is if you stop in front of that net, that goalie doesn't know where the puck is, a quick little poke check in there and a push will get that puck in the back of the net. So great job, Emerson, this week. Very proud of you, and I want to wish you a lot of luck in the future, and I hope to see you next year at the Sport International Hockey Academy.